All right, we're back. I hope. Oh, look, I think audio's working. New time zone for you, Brinley. Yeah, I'll say you're. It's just late up. It's late for you, right? Instead of first thing in the morning. Hey, Robert, how's it going? I think I'm streaming in 4K or maybe 1440. I don't know. I got to figure this out. Let's see if I refresh this. Does it? Or is that the old one? No, that's it. Okay, so what's? All right, yeah. So it's not 1440 or it's not 2160 rather, but oh, also that's right. We're catching up. Well, it's two reasons, Robert, for him. I think one is, yeah, DST is off. Let's see here. Okay, I gotta move this. I knew it was gonna happen. Where did my? Let's size it a little bit. There we go. So yeah, I redid the whole desktop, and we'll see what that does to the stream. So as long as y'all can hear me, Ryan, good evening to you. You notice I went with the light theme background here. I got a brand new kind of everything now. So I reset up the stream box. I reset up the machine I'm streaming from, and we'll see. Wish me luck. Oh, is there big lag? So the lag is worse than before because I'm at 1440, and so I can't do ultra low latency. I can only do low latency. So, but I think we measured it last time and it was only like, was it like 8 seconds or something? Okay, let's try this. Let's see. Yeah, that's still not better, is it? It's still like, I wonder if, no, that should be fine. Like I should have more than enough upstream bandwidth. I think it's like slightly better, but still really like low frame rate, right? I don't think it's working well. All right, let me try one more thing. Yeah, so the short summary is, okay, well, yeah, it's still super laggy. Shoot, hold on. And the problem is it won't let me change the OBS stream settings while it knows there's a broadcast. But like, why is it so bad? Well, yeah, I did switch everything around, so that's a possibility. Let me think. Let me see 1 second. Yeah, and the annoying thing is, hmm. Yeah, ironically, slow like you're reversing. Ironically, this is what I switched on was hardware accelerated encoding. And now I've turned back over to software. So I think the issue was, all right, except now I'm streaming on a potato. Let's see, is the bitrate going to catch up here? Can I switch this? Okay, I think that did it. Yeah, basically turning on hardware encoding was a bad idea. Let me know, let me know. It looks like on my little, yeah, I think that's it. Okay. So, all right, sweet. Yeah, clearly I should not go with hardware encoding. Who would have thunk it? Um, Software encoding is if before I play with it again, I will test it. Oh, the lights aren't on. I didn't remember to turn the lights on. I don't know if it really matters too much, but let's let's see. Only one of them shows up. That's funny. All right, well, I can have like light on one side of my face. That's fine. All right, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Let's get to the goodies. So I'm gonna pull up chat here. There we go. So, right. Let's get to the fun thing. So we've got, we're not going to dev. We're gonna go to test. So we have a couple fun. Oh, that's right. And we're gonna get Glenn to come on for this one, I think. Let me go see if he wants to join us, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna play with the new feature that he wrote. I think I like how the kind of faded out chat works with this background. But wait, why did I? Oh, did I actually run it? Oops. All right, there we go. So, yeah, let's take a look at this. This is the new type browser. Yeah, so I got some goodies here coming. So let's get Glenn in here. We'll let him do a walkthrough of this, and then we got a couple other features and stuff we're gonna play. Oh, he's right there. Yeah, you gonna come in? All right. I don't want to yell. Let's see. Do I have a mute? I don't remember. It's over there. Let me go see if he wants to come be on stream. Yeah. You got the tall chair unless you want to bring it another one.
Oh boy. I love having the top hat with my head cut off.
It does go down a little lower.
That's good. It's good.
No.
You can just be floating off the ground a little bit.
It's you just casual Glenn as you
The
needed.
contrast here is good.
Yeah. I'm not that much shorter than Glenn. I am shorter than Glenn.
It went down about a centimeter.
Yeah, I am 0. I will post the actually I can do that right now. On the public Binary Ninja chat, there's the stream channel. And I will, if I can find it, I'll go grab. I had the tab up here.
For the behind the scenes people, this man has so many tabs open. Not only can you not see the title of the tabs, but half of the icon is cut off.
He's not wrong. Maybe not half, but some of the icon. It is narrower.
So many tabs.
It is narrower than than there. So how do you go to, like, okay, this file, but I want the folder that this file is in. There's a way in like the search results, I think. There we go. Okay.
New wallpaper?
Yeah, so it's not new. We've always had this one.
New old wallpaper.
Also, look at how awful Google Drive is in this. Like, what is it? It doesn't. Yeah. All right. So here. So there's the. Do people really want the EPS version? Whatever. They're gonna get it all. So, if you go in the Binge channel in the streams channel where Peter just said snafu, thank you for your vote of confidence. I will drop the wallpapers. Yeah. Although I need to get some more made. We got to get a few more like that. Ninja, that is my favorite feature of Chrome, is that you can hit Control-Shift-A and you can search your open tabs. Hey, Fox, welcome. Glenn and I are hanging out to. Oh, also, can you all hear Glenn okay? Because he's kind of like.
I'm kind of in the back here.
Yeah, let me know
I'll
how
try to
his
project.
audio is. I might have to like
Nah, you're good.
point the mic a little differently, or I'll talk softer and crank the gain. Okay, so yeah, this is a test branch. It's the new. So this is a new feature called the type browser, right?
Yeah.
But it was kind of like you were working on the type archives.
I was doing type archives,
Yeah.
which is like a way to sync types from between your analysis sessions. And then I'm like, wait a minute, there's nowhere to put these.
Like, where do I show
Like,
these?
cool, the feature works. How do I make people able to use it? So this is what you get instead. I say it's what you get for now. Is the type browser. It's basically a fancier version of the types editor, which lets you you can see all your types just like there. You don't have to scroll through the giant list of types, but you can still edit them the same.
Actually, you edit them better, I would argue,
Yeah.
because so and actually let me pull up a
You get
dev
your
one.
comparison.
Yeah, let's get a before and after.
Is what my machine has looked like for the last month or two.
Yeah, running them all side by side.
Yeah.
So the current one, first of all, they're expanded by default, so they're which is
Like,
nice. You can scroll
if you
through them,
wanted to
but
find the structure for a file, right? Like, you could find it, but
yeah, it
you
might
basically have to search.
take you a little bit longer. And then if you want to edit, you select it, and then you hit Y.
Yeah.
Then you select it, which is
Or you can edit it inline, right? Like,
yeah, I can hit one of these and hit Y and just one of these, or hit a number like 4 and or
Yeah.
2 and change that to a different size. But yeah, one of the things I noticed just playing around with it was I really like that, like being
Yeah.
able to like double click something.
Yep.
Super nice. That's much easier. Ethan says hi.
Oh, nice.
And Fox asks if this is Crazy Bomb. Did you send that to me again? Because I told you I lost it. You gotta send it to me on Discord, Slack. Pick your poison.
It's gotta be around here somewhere.
On some backup of some machine. And what I will do is I will put it in the enterprise.
You gotta upload it to a Slack so we can run all of our test code on it.
So I'll put it in the enterprise server. Look, I'm even gonna make a new project. I'm gonna call it Crazy Bomb. So now there's an official Crazy Bomb project on our enterprise server. I put an emoji on it even. Well, see, then that's my fault. All right, I'll look for it. I'll look for it again. How did I see? This is why I need. Oh no, there it is. There it is. Yeah, it's still shareable. Okay, crazybomb.zip. I can unzip it, and then here we go. So I think I'm in admin, so I should be able to. I don't have to add myself. Let's do it. Y'all can see what it looks like.
Oh, yeah.
Just in case, though, I can add users. So,
Did you actually get the file?
yeah.
Is this happening finally?
I'm not doing it now.
Oh, you're
I
not
gotta
doing.
tease it.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hype
Push
that
it
up.
off again.
I'm gonna hype that up for real. Wait, where did Crazy Bomb go?
Is this the first project named Crazy Bomb
This-
on this server?
This is the first Crazy Bomb project. So now I'm gonna drag it in. If I can do that one-handed. Oh,
Man, I never thought I would ever see this file.
the myth, the
You
legend.
just gotta hit the refresh button, but not actually download it.
No, I'm just gonna show it's
Okay.
there.
It's there.
It's not yet. Okay, now. I didn't select the project. Okay, there we go. Crazy Bomb is here. All right, so now we have.
Also, Josh says his build finished, but the Windows build machine is busted, so you'll have to download it manually. And he has just pasted a
Oh, that's
Jenkins
fine.
link.
Oh, that's fine. I can handle that part. All right.
Cool.
So good. Now I won't lose it. And so this is what I'm trying to get in the habit of doing, is putting things that I want to not lose in the enterprise server, because it's more convenient to get things around and keep track of things. And
Yup.
there we go.
I
So
didn't even see the description. That's so good.
yeah. All right. So back to the type
Types.
browser. Now that we've teased
They're
Crazy
a
Bomb
thing.
for later. So types are, yeah. So this is the old one. You just got all these, and you couldn't even, like, you could
Like,
collapse a single type, but you couldn't collapse all
I
of
think
them.
yeah,
Can
collapse
you-
all is it's buried in the menu underneath add cross.
Okay,
reference
let's
from.
collapse all. Wait. That's right. File still selected. Okay, so
But it doesn't actually collapse. It only collapsed the ones that were visible at the time. It's kind of janky.
there we go.
Yeah.
All right, so it
So you
collapsed
could
those.
do that and see all of your types, but now if you actually want to like
And
edit them and like it's just kind of clunky.
so this is, and also, okay. So tell me, let's clear my filter and let's
Oh yeah,
look
there's
at
also type libraries.
what is this? What are these letters?
Oh yeah, so the letters indicate what the type is.
Structure, type
Uh-huh.
def.
Yeah.
Okay. Enum.
Pretty good, pretty good.
All right. I'm guessing good. What else would I get? Let me think.
What are their classes? Oh, there's a new one. Sigval.
Oh, the U. Ooh,
What's
a
the
U? Is it just? No, I don't know what it is. Chat. Any guesses? You got 15 seconds to.
Jack gets to wait
beat
10
me.
seconds to guess what the U means.
That's fine. Let's see if they can beat me. I'm gonna select it and look. Oh, a union, of course.
Yeah, there you go.
They're gonna beat me. Somebody better beat me on that.
Somebody better beat.
You
But
got
also,
5 seconds left.
there's one more that you probably won't see, which is letter C for like classes.
Oh,
'Cause
right.
Structure and class are basically the same thing.
Yeah.
They have different.
Yep.
letters.
They got it. Robert
Yeah,
and Ninja.
of
Well
course,
done.
Chat gets
Well
it.
done. I'm not surprised. Okay, so yeah, so we've got size too. I like you can
Yep.
sort by size. So like I want to find the biggest structures. Like there we go.
Yep. Is that in a type
Mm,
library?
oh, it
It is.
is. Yeah, I
All right.
can't. Okay. There's a
I
reason.
need to have a dialogue that's like a, hey, here's the
Yeah.
definition, but you can't edit this. It's in a type library.
Yeah, it's read only.
Yep.
Um, so again, this is a feature that's on a test branch.
More
So
notes to
for
myself.
yeah,
This is the great user testing challenge.
I find good stuff on stream usually.
Jordan is the best at this.
All right. And chat helps too. You give good suggestions. So, all right. So we can see, yeah, that was in that library. But if I look out, here we go. So that's a pretty large, I guess the name fields is just large and Durant. Today I learned. And then some padding. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, and so this would be more interesting if I put like, let's see, do I have, oh, I know I need some better Windows
Oh yeah, you need like a Windows binary.
binary, but do I have anything
Not
handy?
gonna lie, that desktop made me think that the screen cable was busted.
Yeah, it's like
I'm
because
like,
I was
oh no, what
used to
happened
the
to the
old
color
one.
signal?
I know. I thought about that when I loaded the black and
And
white
I
one.
thought about it a little more, and I'm just like, wait, we have like digital data now. Like,
What should I look at? Wait, don't tell me Crazy Bomb is a P. I don't think it is.
you gotta open it up and find out
Just
now.
just to find out. All right, we'll grab it just to see. I'm pretty sure it's not though.
It's an
It's not. All right, so I want to find a P. I mean,
EFI does have a lot of types.
it does actually have a ton of types. In fact, yeah, let's go grab the EFI resolver plugin, and we'll like really load up some types.
Oh yeah.
That's actually a great test. So
Oh man.
let's go grab this
I ran
one.
through like 3 or 4 things I figured you were going to try. This was not one of them.
I do. Oh, you know what? I did.
You gotta pregame your stream demos, you know?
I know I should have. Where did I put the virus that I was working on for a while too? That's
Oh
another good
yeah.
one.
I don't know.
I don't remember if I put that in.
You have test corpus malware. What is that?
Oh yeah, that's totally. Wait, did I make that one?
Somebody made that
I
one.
made that one. Okay, good. So I can add myself to it.
Yeah.
All right, so let's add the stream user to that one. All right, so, but anyways, so yeah, so we've got, sorry, Crazy Bomb. So EFI, and then we're gonna do resolve EFI protocols. It's just gonna add a whole bunch of extra types and stuff.
I've
So
never actually seen this.
yeah, no, it's quite nice.
That's
when,
really
like,
cool.
when you open EFI up, and it will find a whole bunch of symbols and structures, and
Yeah.
makes a huge difference. So
Pretty good.
let's see. But where's all the?
Those are symbols.
Yeah, but where's all the pretty ones? I thought it made.
Oh. I think it's all like vtables.
Yeah, yeah, I think it is. Oh, anyways, I mean, so that's a good example. Okay, so here's one.
Yep, that's what the old one
Now
looks like.
we're going to let's see. The easy way to do this is I'm just gonna download original file. We'll throw that in a new folder called. Nope, wrong folder.
You just put it straight in your bin.
Yeah, that's not the best place to put it. New folder called samples. I'm gonna put it there, and now with the fancy new one, I'll open the EFI. Except I think I'm gonna restart actually.
You have that plugin.
Right, because I installed
Yeah.
the plugin, so it'll be there once I restart. Restart, reopen files. My favorite action.
I have it bound to F9.
Yeah, is that what you do with?
Yeah.
Nice.
Not
Oh,
particularly
Robert, it's
like-
coming. Yes, Robert just said 4.0 needs a new theme.
Oh yeah, that's a work in progress.
Actually, I have some of those on test branches. There's some of those too. We have a bunch of new UI.
You gotta tease all of the features all at the same time.
I mean, we get okay. So projects are still
Those are
those are also actually teasable.
those are teasable.
I could actually tease lots of stuff
Not
today.
right now. You gotta wait for Josh to finish the good UI.
Yeah, we're not gonna
He's
tease
been
projects.
spending all week making it look like somebody knows, like an actual designer designed it.
Taking Kat's mock-ups
Yeah,
and like
because
fixing
she's actually
his.
decent at like
Yeah,
making designs as opposed to the rest of us who are we all like I put buttons and stuff.
there's like Rusty can do designs, Alex can do designs, John can do designs if
We have
if he comes back. But yeah, it's
John did some really good designs.
he did. Although he didn't actually finish some of the stuff in this
The
one.
designs are good. The functionality is
Not complete. So, all right.
Good UI is done, maybe.
Oh,
Ooh.
Josh, give me another test branch.
Oh man, Josh,
Do
you
it.
want to get shown off live on the stream?
Do it. What could go wrong? And actually, you know what? I've not even did I? I don't even think I tested
Oh,
the
you weren't
previous
even
one.
there last week
I
when we
didn't do
tried it.
the last
You
Thursday
were
one.
out.
Yeah. So I would love to see it. All right.
That is a lot of types.
All right. So yes, indeed, we've got a bunch of. All right, great. Let's lead our biggest types. Let's go look. Wow, that's a type.
That's a.
Well, these are just big
Oh, it's just a big
structures.
structure
Yeah.
full of structures.
No, that's cool though.
Yeah.
That's what you want. Let's see what can we do. All right. So, oh, this is new. Add type library.
Oh yeah, you
I
can
don't think
add
that
type
one's there
libraries
before.
directly now. I don't think EFI has any. You can always try it though.
This is also new. I don't think that existed before either, did it? Create new union?
Yeah, it did.
Oh no, it did. It did.
Yeah.
You could tell how
I
often
mean, it's literally
token
just a
that.
dialogue with it.
Yeah, it's the
You
same.
entered the name. There was not create new enum though. That I had to add, and I was like, why? It's it just makes an enum, right?
Does
Easy,
it?
but like,
Do you
why
give it
is
like
that?
the count of elements in it,
No, you
or
just put the name in.
and then you go
And
separately
it
at
just
it?
opens it up, and then you can
Oh, and
type
then
it.
yeah, just like a Y
But
equivalent
like
of it.
previously, you had to know that it was C syntax, and you had to
I got you. Helping
know how to type
discoverability.
it and
Okay, so
make it a bit more visual. Like,
let's make my
editor
own
friendly.
user type here. So let's like create a type and let's do a type def. Oops, wrong hotkey.
You get more windows.
All right, so I added my own type, and
Yep.
it shows up here under user types. All right, right. Okay,
Yep.
so search here. Oh, that's right, that's right. This
Yep.
is the one that we
I
talked
added this, I
about.
think, literally yesterday.
Yeah, because I complained.
Because you were.
I mean,
You asked
I was being
for
picky.
it with friendly words.
So what the current behavior, for example, actually, you know what I haven't tested?
Does it search if they're collapsed?
Yeah,
No,
I don't know
it
if
doesn't.
it does not.
Like, it searches just the title of the thing.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so right now, again,
Yeah.
this is the state of also Robert likes the icons.
Oh, thank you.
Very nice.
That was putting my Photoshop license to good use.
We're trying to actually like clean up several sets of icons in a couple places.
Yep. Oh, and they're
So-
theme aware colored.
Oh yeah, those do
Yeah.
look very
Yeah.
on
You
point.
should have seen. I was showing it off to Alex the other day, and he's like, "Ah, so you've got two colors of icons there. You got the blue ones, and then you got the green ones."
Alex is red green colorblind,
He's
so
red-green
he's
colorblind.
our test user for those features.
We were like,
Uh,
"Yep, we got the two colors, the ones for the type defs and the ones for everything else."
In fact, that was when we were talking about it was a couple weeks ago. We were talking about documentation,
Yeah.
and we were I think we still haven't fixed this. And we were talking about how, oh yeah, the difference between a class in the docs versus just like properties or other things. Like how do you tell when you're in a class? And if you notice as I scroll, there's gray and there's red. And if you're red green colorblind, they
look
don't stand
pretty
out.
close together.
But if you can distinguish them, you're like, oh yeah, like this is just a lot. And so we were like, oh, that's why you hate this layout. That makes way more sense because he couldn't understand. Well, we thought this was fine for distinguishing.
Yeah. Also, Dash doesn't
where
know about
classes
the
were.
properties. I have to work on that.
Oh yeah. Oh no, you don't have to use.
Rest in peace, Dash.
Wait for Rusty to finish
Wait
his.
for Rusty Dash.
Yeah, Rusty Dash. Rash. Is he gonna call
No,
it Rash?
don't call it that.
It's not Rusty. So Rusty is actually, if y'all are familiar with the Dash documentation system, one of Rusty's many side projects is maybe working on a replacement. So we'll see.
Yeah. Dash went
Dash is going subscription.
subscription only recently, which is
Yep. Pour one out. Sad. It's sad.
at least we give you a perpetual license.
Yeah. Yeah, if I will give you this promise, if Binary Ninja ever goes subscription, it'll be like the JetBrains one where you also can get a perpetual license because that's I think the only reasonable way to do subscription stuff, especially when like if it's a service-based thing,
Yeah.
fine, subscriptions make sense. Dash, no.
Someone has asked if there is information for GitHub Actions for compiling native plugins. So I started some work on that, I think like a month ago, and then got it to a state where it basically kind of worked, but wasn't really polished enough that I considered it like, yes, we're publishing this and we're going to have it be the official guidance.
Did you
It's
the plugin's out though, I think, right?
It's on my user profile.
It's on yours?
Actually. It's not
Okay.
under the company one yet.
What is your
Just
User
hit me in the
profile.
sidebar.
right?
That's
Nope. Cool.
There you go.
Cool apps. That's
Yeah,
right.
under repositories.
I like how I saw the icon and immediately remembered what the
It's me.
yeah.
It's not a pin, it's just
No,
there.
repositories type.
See,
This should be the default, by the way, for GitHub. Like,
Yeah.
why sources, anything but that should be.
Also, don't look at the Cling scripting provider. You don't want that. You don't want to know what that is.
So this is Here There Be Dragons.
Uh,
I remember a conversation vaguely. Like this is when I was on
it's a C++
vacation. People were talking about it.
scripting interpreter.
No, why? Why?
Because somebody didn't write a Python API for their new feature yet, and I was like, I want to try it.
Oh, Dank, if you're trying to link to it,
Or Rust plugin.
it might be
Yeah,
getting.
links are definitely not allowed in.
No, a moderator can approve it
Oh
though.
yeah.
I think a moderator can approve it. So let
Am I
me
a
see.
moderator on my phone? I don't think I
Here, this one might be.
am. Nope.
I should be a-
shuffle
I
accounts
should
to
be a
try to
mod,
sign
yeah.
into a moderator account. I can sign into LiveCTF. LiveCTF isn't a moderator either.
Oh, that's a better question. Oh man, I'm like fighting the heart thing
Yeah.
that pops up.
I don't see it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Galen's here too. Galen's a mod. Okay, so we didn't see a link, by the way, Dank. Unless you were talking about it's on
Oh,
screen.
it's at the top chat. You gotta set it to all chat. And then it
What?
didn't change it. Yeah, don't ask why that's a setting.
That's all right.
I mean,
as
Jordan, you've
moderator.
got it on the screen right there, though.
Uh,
Oh my gosh, that was in July.
Ju-
Yo, that was like 3 months ago.
Right, so I think that's what
Where
Dank
did
was
the-
just saying. So
where did the
which
time go?
was
How
the
long did
eye
the type
test?
browser take?
It,
Don't answer
it
that.
wasn't just the type browser though. It's type archives too.
It's type archives as
Right.
well.
Okay.
And also a 3-week vacation, and then a whole bunch of other stuff, and then a release.
A release in the middle too, yeah. All right. So here's your
Here's
repo.
this.
Yeah, Tank was just saying like, yeah, it's on screen, you idiot.
It's
Like,
not on screen the
it's
whole
like,
time.
yeah, it's there, not like. Sorry, we
Yeah,
sort
or
of missed
Amy
that.
says, or Rust plugins. Yeah,
So-
Rust is probably a little further out just because, like, I've actually never done GitHub Actions in Rust.
But we have good news on that front, actually,
Oh,
because Risk 5
oh,
as a Rust plugin is under development
yes.
and will be coming in the API repo probably in the next.
We have pried the source code from, we'll call him Ryan's cold dead hands.
Yeah, so we have
Hey, you're now a moderator for the channel.
yeah, look at that. I just made myself a
Mod
moderator. I did mod my other account.
Good.
So yeah, the good news is Rusty wanted Risk 5 for a hobby project, and
It's working out pretty well.
we're like, hey, we have most of a Risk 5 Rust architecture module, so he is incentivized to go fix that. So I think as he finishes up the calling convention stuff that he's working on now,
Yup.
he's gonna be finishing up the Risk 5 plugin, which hooray, new architecture support in Binja should be, like I said, probably just a couple weeks is my guess. And 2, it will be
It's a good use for the Rust API.
yeah, we want it. We've been really wanting a good, big, meaty plugin or something that will be a good unit test for the Rust APIs. So,
Yep.
so although I think the only downside is we don't plan on it being a separate repo because we're tired of juggling submodules. We have a lot.
I think we'll figure that out when it's closer to done.
Well, the last I heard though, the plan was explicitly to make it.
I mean, we thought about merging all the other ones back together, and then there were plans about who was going to do it when, and who knows.
Yeah, Fox. I know there's been talk. I think even on Twitter recently, I saw that was it Tencent or one of the big Chinese tech companies got added to the Risk 5 consortium, and they're specifically like trying to push some like hardware security feature. Like they want like memory tagging extensions, for example, and a few other things. Which like cool. That'd be great to have in Risk 5. So we'll see. I think it's certainly going to become popular, but. Arch mono repo. Yeah, we're not quite that hardcore about it yet. There's some people here might argue for that, but
You should see, I had to write a custom tool just to handle submodules because we have so many.
Oh, like when you're just managing.
It rebases commits. It's also on the main
Yeah,
file. You can rebase, but it'll rebase all your submodules too, and it does recursive submodules because we
we do have some recursive submodules because the API repo is a submodule
Yup.
of,
It's
yeah,
great. It's fun.
it's all things. So there we go. Long answer to your question, Rico. That there it is.
Here it is. It's
I think we left it
still
on string enough
the
to.
word test is in the name because it is still I say unfinished. It's
No, it's also CI tests. That's
tests the
why.
CI.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I want to make like a single repository which is like a plugin template which people can just like
Well,
fork.
we have that. I mean,
We have that
we
for
need
Python.
right. So
I
we
want
just
one
need
of
to
those for C++
basically have it for C++
that has
and
this
have it include those
and
actions.
doesn't include a patch file in it that patches the CMake.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's uh-huh.
Okay.
That's why.
All right. Yeah, that's pretty jank.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
And Amy has just invited me to a repo.
Please provide actions for
Oh
said
God.
plugin. There you go. All right. So there's that. Where are we? Okay, now I've lost which tab was which. There we go. This one. Okay. So UEFI types there. Oh, and then here was the other thing is that there was a bug, and I think this all got fixed, right? Like, watch this. If I shrink this up, but I'm like, I want to look for void. Oh no, that one didn't get fixed yet. Like if I search for something that's collapsed, it doesn't open it. You're totally nerd sniped, aren't you?
I'm sorry. I've seen a new thing and I can't unsee this thing.
Wait, is it? I don't want to say it.
Don't say what this is.
No, that's okay. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, no, I was talking to her about that recently.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I think the plan is for it to eventually be public, but
Sure.
that's her
Her
secret to
decision.
share. Yeah. So you know what's weird? Oh, that's right. It's in type library. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but again, the other thing you'll notice too is
Is that
that
the platform types or the type library types?
that's a good question. You know what?
Those are technically different. Yeah, I might need to make the header be sticky at the
Yes.
top.
Yeah.
I
Sticky
have
header.
no idea how you do that in
I don't
Qt.
know.
Oh, that sounds awful.
I mean, we did it here, so you have some, but that's a different.
No. Oh, it's yep.
A
We'll
different
figure it
thing.
out.
Yeah.
So
I'm
there.
not sure the best way to do that. Debian internal build.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the patch file does. Is it fixes the linker checks for the GitHub Actions. Is what
Oh,
it
but
means.
Denk is saying that there's another way to do it by passing a.
Yeah, you can confuse the build system by thinking it's the internal build.
Oh.
See, that's what it says. Linker, allow, undefined, dynamic lookup, unresolved. Whatever.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So that way you don't have to have a binge install in GitHub Actions. But also
Yeah.
you can't run tests.
Yeah, it'd be nice to support both.
Yeah.
And actually, you can provide like, well, yeah, how would you do that? Oh, I mean, so okay, one is we do actually give people if you have like a Binary Ninja plugin and it's a native plugin and you want to have some tests and CI infrastructure, you can add a secret, which is a license, like a serial number for a headless version of Binary Ninja just for CI tests. I've already
Yeah.
done it for at least one person.
I know someone has a GitHub Action script already set up, which will take the license from the secret and download the headless version. And
Run the
then you can run your
tests. And,
tests.
yeah, exactly. You or build and run your tests for that matter if you
Yeah.
want. You can pull everything out of there. So, okay. So yeah, let's just so
Where were we?
sidebar clicking types. I was trying to yeah, it is because I can't get into system types. I guess that's another good argument
Yeah.
for these. And so the default originally was this case,
Yeah.
which kind of more closely matches the old one. But
Well, the default, I guess, is the user and the system are expanded now.
okay, but not platform.
Platform is usually not
Okay.
because you don't really.
No, I think that's fair.
It's there in case you want to see like where your types came from, in the sense like the type libraries are there, so you can see all the types available.
So here's a question: if I
You edit a system type.
does it become a user type?
Why don't you see?
Ah, look at that.
Yeah,
That's nice. That's what I would have expected.
that's what it does.
That's good.
That took a significant amount of work.
I'm glad to show it off then.
It
With my
looks so
first attempt
simple.
to. Yeah. All right. That's. Oh, okay. Here's the other cool trick though. What if I don't like the little one? What if I want to have my symbol list up here, and then I want to have types over here, just like the old type view? Well, you
Types.
can.
It's a horizontal view in a pane, though.
Oh, it also navigated. You'll notice.
Oh, weird.
That's a note.
Oh, it syncs in it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And the list.
Again, this is why it's on
This
test.
is good test.
Yeah, this is what we're doing it for. But I mean, honestly, I think it's pretty. I think it really is pretty close to something that could go on dev. Like the stuff that, yeah, these are things that we're going to improve,
I
but
wonder if the old one does that too. Now you got to find out.
I don't think it does.
Well, if you
I'm not
split,
so
if you
sure
hit, you
though
hit
that
split fuse and
I
then you make
know.
it types.
I
It
lied. It
does.
does.
Oh yeah,
Not
that's
a
called
regression.
not a regression.
Yeah, ship it.
Still gonna fix
It
it.
still needs to be fixed. Okay. So, and then this one I think in particular is nice for like viewing them side by
Yeah,
side like
also
that.
line wrapping.
Eric loves it.
Oh,
Eric says it
nice.
looks amazing. Oh yeah,
If
yeah.
you
It
right
shows
click,
up
you
the
can
line.
turn it off. It
The
looks
line.
kind of janky on this.
Oh, look at that. Or show inherited members or
Yeah,
not too.
inherit
That's nice.
members, wrap lines. Line wrapping
I
was
mean,
one of those things that sounded like a good idea, and then it was a lot of work.
didn't need to be there in the MVP.
It
I would
really
have.
didn't.
You could have just scrolled.
I
In
tried to
fact,
open.
it
Yeah,
still scrolls even with line
but
mapping if you
the
make it narrow
text is
enough.
wider than the
Oh, the
screen.
actual
Yeah,
word. Yeah, you can't shrink it.
we're not doing word breaking.
No.
But I tried to open a V table in the sidebar, and then the entire screen was taken up by like under inherited under this
Yeah.
call.
Yeah, so
Yep.
otherwise it's similar. And again, this is the precursor for type
Yep.
archives.
It's
So
the UI that type archives will be like accessible through.
so there's going to be like a type archive here, and
Yep.
I could just take a type and drag it into
Mhm.
presumably to the or send or
Either
whatever.
direction. Yep.
Yeah, or drag back out like, oh, I want to take these 4 types from the type archive and pull them
Yep.
into my project.
And the
Very
version that
nice.
hits dev soon is not going to have that, of course. But
Yeah, yeah. So again, you're going to get just the UI first, then you get. But type archives, I think type archives and uh, projects are kind of we've considered 2 of our
they're
headlining features for
Yeah.
4.0 for a while.
for a while.
But there's gonna be a bunch. Yes, and exactly, Eric. Yeah, shared across
Share
the
text
project.
across your projects.
Right. So you can have like 2 different projects that rely on the same type archive, and if you make a change in the type archive,
Or rather, not 2 projects, but you have
Or-
2 files in a project.
sorry, yeah,
So if you're analyzing like a program that has a whole bunch of plugins and they all use a shared API, and then you can say, oh, I know these types are for the API. I want them in every single one of these. You just define them once and then you can import them every time.
yeah. So they're related, right? Like type
Yes.
archives are a thing that will live in a project, such that the types can then apply to
Yep, you can get to
everything
multiple files in the
the
project.
project. Yeah,
It might be usable outside of projects. We'll see.
yeah. How much gets
Try to
done and how
not
much we want it.
limit the design too much,
Yeah. Okay, so that is the new type browser, and it's
Yep.
when it lands on dev. So right now, just for so people are aware,
It's going to be behind a checkbox
it's an experimental
under
here.
UI.view.types.
UI, yeah,
It's
UI
very
view
Java
types.
naming conventions on these things.
Our settings.
Yes.
JSON and Java. So yeah, you'll have to turn it on. Even when it ships to dev, it probably won't replace it right away.
I'll give it a bit of a period to like let people make sure it works well.
kind of ease into it for
Yeah.
folks. Yep. So yeah, we'll let you all know if you're in Slack or if you keep an eye on Twitter. We'll let people know when it's out to play with. Actually, yeah. What is do you have like kind of like a roadmap or I mean, it seems pretty close, right? Like you're
It's pretty good. I was out of to-do items this morning.
yeah. So we just added like 2,
Congratulations,
but like
you
yeah,
added more time.
but
You
like
pushed it back.
yeah. Honestly, none of the things that I've mentioned are like blockers really, especially because it's off by default, right?
Right.
So it's always much like we had components for a long time
But you gotta make it
off by
perfect.
default. You don't.
It's not perfect.
It's not what MVP means. You do not have to
what
make it
MVP
perfect.
means.
That's-
Does the P stand for perfection?
That's nope, it does not. All right, so let's see. Now I got to go back and I got to see. Peter's answering the question we already answered.
Oh, yep.
He may not actually be listening and just watching chat, or he just tuned in late.
Watching
Let's
with the sound
see.
off.
Oh, he is getting worked out. So speaking of other things that are coming soon, he's working. He's got
Oh
a
yeah,
bunch
he
of
just pushed a bunch of type stuff.
Yeah, like I think he's doing the fixes first, or did he
He
get
did the
his
fixes. He pushed a bunch of them today.
yeah, but then
He
kernel
has
stuff is
been working on kernel type libraries.
Windows kernel in
Yeah, sorry.
particular. Yeah, so it'll be
Which
Windows kernel type
are
libraries.
hopefully soon.
Yeah, it sounded like he was optimistic that it's part of why he was clearing his plate. He has a whole bunch of like commits all intermingled, was trying to
Yeah.
clear it out for testing. So, all right, let me go back to here and see. All right. Okay, so now we're gonna load in the next. What? I was
Enjoy
logged into
logging
this.
into Jenkins.
That's what password managers are for. Also, why am I not? Oh, because the
It logs
server
you out
rebooted.
like
Oh,
constantly.
maybe we clicked on all our infrastructure. Remember?
And true, the power did go out.
Yeah, that's a fair reason for it. Okay,
Now you have to wormhole this to your machine.
I do. And
Part of me's like, oh, upload it to the enterprise server.
no,
No,
no, that's not.
not how that works.
Waiting for somebody to, oh, that's the 15-second delay is actually great for that. Like no one could possibly snipe
Oh,
my
getting feedback from John in a Slack thread. Thank you, John.
about UI
Settings
stuff. Or...
names need to be title case.
Oh no.
I mean, he is in
We
fact an expert.
yeah, I think we did have some normalization there. So is there a binary ninja folder currently? No good. All right, so zip.
Did I get it?
So this one is okay. So this one
Are
is
you in your
a
home folder?
I am, which is intentional.
Did you clobber your
No.
existing binary?
I never named them Binja. They're
I was
always
gonna say
named.
I've done that so many
No, it's
times.
Binja. Like I have a lots of them, but none are left like that. So
Okay, good.
binary ninja. This one is what test branch is this?
That's
This is
the
the
UIDF one?
thank you UIDF. All
This
right.
is cool. I haven't seen this either.
I know, right? Like I'm excited to play with
We get
this.
to watch two people who have never seen a thing before try it out.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna kill this one. In fact, actually, before I forget, I'm going to move to. This is how one fills up one's hard drive with binjas. Just an army of
I have
binjas.
43 of them in a
Test.
single folder.
I don't have that many. That's a lot. Because each one's like a gig.
Yeah, why would you delete anything?
I do actually have like 3.3, 3.2, 3.4, 3.5, like dev, enterprise, staples of all the enterprises. I don't think I have 43 though. All right, yours was type browser.
Yeah.
Which means, by the way, fun fact for
Is it gonna live there forever?
no. Yeah, I mean probably, but this I gotta remember and turn
Oh
off.
yeah, to uncheck the box.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
cancel the, yep.
So
every
anytime you
time.
do this, you gotta cancel the
Every
download,
time.
and then you gotta make sure the race you do it twice because sometimes the race condition loses. All right. UIDF, we'll do the same thing. We will cancel that. Turn that on. I think it says you have to wait till that's loaded, and that's the race condition. All right.
Fox says they have a 16 terabyte disk.
There you. That's
Yeah, but
that.
can you put that in a
Storage is
MacBook?
cheap.
The answer is yes, but not for less than $3,000.
No, the MacBook Pros. I
think
think
they
you
only
can.
go to 8.
Can't you replace the NVMe on a MacBook Pro?
Oh no, that's like
Or is it just
the
the Mac Pros in the studios? You can't. I forget. There's some things you can do it yourself,
no.
but
Well, the Pro version has like PCI slots, PCIe slots you can use. The built-in drive, like the chips are soldered to the board, and even then, like the memory controller is in the SoC, so like you're just toast. But
yeah.
anyways, what's Josh's thing?
All right, so raise your hand in chat if you know and love user-informed data flow, because I think some of chat here knows about it. But if I were to survey most
Yeah.
Binja users,
Not quite a representative sample.
I know I don't think we'd get a lot of them. So one of the reasons
Oh, I
that
hope it works the first try.
I know one of the reasons that that's the case is because right now
You can only do it in medium level IL.
and only on the definition. So you
Yeah.
have to find where it's first initialized or more definite. I don't remember which, but like
It's only the first definition site of a variable and only some variables.
in medium level IL.
Yeah,
But now
it's in there somewhere.
user variable value.
Ooh.
I'm on high level IL and I picked here, right? I
Yeah,
picked
don't
this
know where you
one.
picked.
I just
There.
like like this comparison.
Oh, it didn't highlight the line. I see.
Yeah.
Oh, and you can pick what type of value.
Yep. So this is the same dialogue. It's always been there. Yes.
It's been
there's
here the whole
hands.
time. Who could have known?
Yep. Oh yeah, exactly, Robert. Like you can just like go through and like just throw in values to like simplify code and to like just
Yeah,
all sorts of like obvious. In fact, I think I did that on stream even. I
you
did.
literally
That was
did.
that
You
was
wrote that whole
yeah.
script that went through and it
Just
decrypted the things.
added the UIDFs. Although it was also I think a bug that ended up we just fixed.
Not, I wouldn't be
Not
surprised.
not long after, but it was a good like use case to show how like even if we
Yeah,
hadn't,
you
you
need
could
a
fix it.
binary that is like, yeah, I guess this would work. I'm just thinking like, what would be a good case for this? Like a switch statement? Like, okay, that would be one way to find it. Oh no, what happened here?
That was
Well, I found him too. I
oh
could try it. What if
check
you
out the
set?
address. It's all the same
Yeah.
address that's what was up there.
What
Okay.
if you set that?
Yeah, so RBX, no, it's actually just 4. It's just a constant 4. Boop.
Yeah. No more switch.
Yep.
Wherever that went.
Bye-bye. And there's all the dead code like just sitting here, no longer reachable.
Yep.
And then undo. Yeah. So that made our, wait. Oh no, where did our switch go? That feels like less cases than I
I wonder if
had
the switch didn't find it in.
before.
All right. I don't even think that's Josh's fault.
No, that's not
That's
new.
the switch recovery. Good job, switch recovery.
No, or undo
Or
serialization.
undo. Could
Like
be undo.
that
Useful for
actually needs
opaque
to get
predicates.
filed.
Ooh, binary with opaque predicates. Do you have the RPI sec, whatever it's called, the nuke binary? It's got some good opaque predicates in there.
The
Just check the enterprise server.
well, there's one here.
Oh.
Like I know for sure there's one here.
Peter's
this-
saying you modified the jump table structure in the process. Sure.
But then I did an undo. Like everything should have been undone, I
I don't
think.
know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna go look at that one afterwards because that one feels like a file. Does Crazy Bomb have? Oh, it's
Does
a
Crazy
node.
Bomb have opaque
That one's a node
predicates?
bomb. I think actually it
Is
might.
this finally the time?
No. Which one was gonna be Crazy Bomb? I can just
This
guess. I
is-
think it's this one. Yeah, this looks
Yeah,
like
that's
Crazy Bomb.
That looks like Crazy Bomb.
I don't remember if it's this one or the I think
Only
this
knew
is
what
like
was
the
in this
second phase. It's been a while, but there's like a phase 2 that you decrypt out or you extract from this. Like you can see there's a lot of like data and stuff here. There's something like this unpacks itself.
Looks extremely regular.
Yeah. So that's a
That's
big
a
file.
I bet it's just XOR.
So Peter has the answer. Modifying a switch causes a side effect of shortening the jump table data.
Oh, it doesn't fix
Okay.
the data variable.
So there is already an issue for
Okay.
that. Good. All right. Well, I gotta file a new one then at least.
Bug is it even a feature on? Okay, yeah.
Solve this.
I'm not sure that's quite an opaque predicate. Yeah,
No, we're
try the
gonna
one with opaque predicates.
we're gonna do the other one.
That seems like a good test case.
So here's normal. This is hello world. Ta-da! And then this is printf, like from a static libc. From the SCC static libc. Actually, I'm pretty sure this was compiled with SCC
Yeah.
because it has the opaque predicate flag built in, where it just adds garbage.
I'm not sure where you would.
So it's more obvious when you switch like to low
I would
level.
have said more obvious in GraphView.
Also, that you see a whole bunch of branches that.
Because one of them's undefined.
Well, it's because it's going to garbage. It's not a valid instruction
Yeah, I
because it
guess
can
so.
never get there. That's the point, actually. Yes.
UI doesn't track for
I think
parity and odd.
Yeah. Well,
Parity and whatever overflow.
I don't think it's a overflow. I don't think that's an issue with. It's getting hot. I don't think it's an issue
why
with.
here?
Because
Use
it was
hoodie.
cold earlier. It's not fleece. It's just a cheap one. It I don't think it's a UIDF thing, as much as it's a implicit flags versus explicit flags.
Possibly.
I think that's how it works. But you're right. Robert.
I know that
Right
the data
now,
flow for the P and the O flags doesn't exist in general. Just
also, just we didn't because you don't
because
need it for most.
like parity flag, like I don't want to say no code uses it, but I've never seen code use it for parity reasons.
For legitimate analysis reasons
Yeah,
versus, yeah. I'm sure there is, but okay. So like for example,
but that's more of a lifting bug than a management bug.
so EAX equals a constant 0 here. So
What is this doing?
it's that, but
Also, you're
then
in low level,
this.
so I don't think you can UIDF.
That's a good question.
No.
Can we?
There's
No.
no concept of a variable.
Variables don't exist yet. Yeah, we got to
Yeah.
go at least medium level layout.
So that if false,
Yeah, in fact, that's basically what the opaque predicate plugin does. Is it just goes and looks for all the if falses,
yeah.
and then patches it to always go true or false depending on which logic is.
Now I want to
Yeah.
try this on my other binary. Hang on.
Put it in the enterprise server in a sample one. Oh, it's already on there. Okay, so he's gonna go look for the other another binary with an opaque predicate patcher. But let's see. And Josh, if you're still listening, if you want to give us an update, I guess I can pull the changelog too.
Imagine having samples for a demo.
What?
Why would you do
Before
that?
you actually start doing it live?
Yeah.
That's crazy talk.
Just do it live.
Yeah, that's way better. People get the joy of experiencing your discovery instead of you faking like, oh, isn't this neat when you already knew what it did. Now we get to actually be excited.
Did you see this beautiful comment?
Which one? Peter's reply?
No, in one of the Slack channels.
Oh, no.
Jordan just hit the bug I filed a few months ago.
Yeah.
UIDF gets stuck and cannot be cleared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's that one or a different one. It could be. It could very well be.
All right.
That's funny. Hi, Europe.
How's it going, Europe?
Also, that's leaving like ghosting.
Is
Like
that your screen?
you see like a black thing every time I like.
I think that's your screen.
I should just my eyes probably.
It's like some LCDs just do that.
So basically, I can just have this. It should never go. Which way should it never go? That's actually kind of tricky. I'm not sure which way it should never go.
Oh, I had your audio.
Oh,
I had audio playing.
yeah. The first thing I do is mute and do
Yeah,
not disturb on
mhm.
that laptop over there. So I can set the user vibe over here. Yeah, but like the main thing is now that you can do this on high level IL, although it is interesting because high level IL already does some of this what you would think of as opaque predicate patching. Although in this case, if this is greater than or equal to 0, it's always going to be true, right? So
Yeah.
it doesn't actually figure that out in its simplification. It seems like it should.
I can just hear the sound of Josh running for a test binary.
To like give me something real, I should keep
Yeah.
chat up in case I'm missing it.
I'm watching some of the chats.
All right. Let's see what I'm missing. All right. Let's see what else. I know there were changes in UIDF that we were talking about.
Yeah, so you can set it at places other than the definition sites.
Yep. You can set
I
it
think you
at
can set it at
IL
more
levels.
types of things.
Can you set it on?
You can set it at high level. You might be able to set it in pseudo-C.
Oh, that's right. There was
We had a
there
big
was some
discussion
discussion
about
whether or
this.
not you could. Let's find out. So this is setting it to be a null. Or here, EAX.
Yeah.
If EX is not equal to that, will it be? No, it.
Then it goes off and does.
Oh, wait, this is interesting.
So it
Why
definitely
is
needs to take the
EAX?
false condition, right?
But why is this? Why is this? Why is that instead of values, both of those two values? It should only be the first
One
one,
of those values.
right? I don't see how it would ever. How would it be the other one at all? Oh, because it's EAX 15 versus 16? Is
Is
it?
that like the binary negation of that value?
If it's signed or unsigned?
I don't think so.
No, it's not.
No, it's not because B
It
is
would be
7.
8. Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be 8 something.
Okay.
Um,
I have no idea where that came from. Not gonna lie.
well, here, let's do this. What it should be is just a constant value of,
Yep.
wait, what? Oh no, I found a counterexample. Set user variable value, constant value.
Random UU 1337. What OS are you using daily? Mac OS.
Most of us use Mac OS. Yeah, I use Ubuntu on the streams because I like the way it looks better, and I like even just some of like the hotkeys and stuff
Yep.
for multitasking a lot of stuff. But most of the time I'm running on a Mac. Partly too because I like the Mac hardware better. And so like
The
if
hardware is really good.
yeah, if Asahi Linux was a little more mature, for example, I would not be totally against running that on my Mac or even like a VM of it. I know exactly. Corporate is right.
Mm.
We are corporate shills. Uh, well, it really just
Corporate shills.
it's more just when
Is
you
it shills if we pay them
we pay Apple. No, we do. They
a
may
lot of money?
they also may pay us money if they have licenses, which I'm
That's true.
neither
That's true.
neither confirming nor denying. But if say they did,
But
then
that's just like customer relations. That's not
yeah, it's not shilling. No, what happens? The joke is that like everyone who starts the company always runs Linux because they're in college and they all run Linux.
Yep.
And then after a while, they're like, oh, I can pay money to make my problems go away
You really
instead
can.
of my time because I have more money than I have time.
So also the binary I thought this was going to work on, it didn't actually work because the constant propagation just turned the statement into a true.
Yeah, I guess
And you
saying
can't set UIDF on a true.
it does this a lot of the time already. Yeah.
Why
So
is it so good?
let's see if it's pseudo-C 7091 EB9. All right, so here, okay, hello world opaque. Let me make a
Yeah.
note. Opaque, it's easy to find at least because it's in the plugin. Offsets OX80401 Bravo Echo in HLL or pseudo-C, trying to set EAX to a constant. So why is it in set in the first place? All right, so we found one bug, or at least, and this again, my suspicion is this is not a new bug. So if I had to guess, I can open up this. By the way, hit Control-Shift-A to copy addresses. I know some people are tired of me saying that, but for new people, I always mention it. And then if I go back to medium level IL here, oh, there's a temporary actually here. Okay, but the same
Can you set
thing.
the value on the temporary though?
Let's try it. So we set the temporary.
don't
No, I
so.
think the old UIDF,
yeah?
you couldn't even set it on a temporary. But can I
Does it have to be
set,
like a register?
where does a register come from? Oh, wait a minute, hold on. This is why there's multiple values, because it's set here, but there's like a basic block from somewhere else too. That's why it's, so
Oh, it's
first,
load in from another
first, yeah, first you
location.
have to basically prove, you have to
Ah.
fix this, right? So if we, for example, were like if you have a script that does this, that's why even the opaque predicate plugin runs multiple times, because as you fix one branch, it lets your analysis now realize other paths aren't possible, which lets it optimize
Yep.
the variables. Timeless debuggers are better than normal ones. Yeah, in a lot of ways, but not in others.
They can do things you can't.
Right, they're super nice when you have them. The only downsides are usually performance, and there's just not that many, and like different platforms that support them. And now I'm wondering what Chris's retracted message was after the corporate shill
You have to scroll back through
discussion.
the VOD.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. You can see it on the
Yeah, because it has the text on the screen.
Ooh, that's sneaky. Um, so yeah, so you have to run it like multiple times to clean up the path. So like we could, for example, just here, because we know that this is it's if false, it will never take that true branch. So we can actually just knock this out. So if I just right click on that and patch knop, or just say never branch, which can do the same thing, turns it into a knop. And now if I go back to here, and actually now we have the same thing. You'll notice it's
now
already if
solved
false,
or if
because
false.
it knows it. It saw there was only one constant value, and
Yeah.
it knows it
The
will.
constant prop is so good.
Yeah, so when it works, and again, like the way the plugin, the opaque predicate plugin works is literally doing what I just did. It just patches those values. So it's kind of hard to show off the
I'm
UIDF
looking.
for. I mean, it works. Like we should be able to still do it.
I got 90,000 dog bolt binaries, and one of them's got to have a good case.
It might be a little bit. But anyways, yeah. So random. The timeless stuff, I've used a couple over the years, and yeah, sometimes they're just super nice, especially depending on the features that they support. You can do some really fancy stuff, but they like I said tend to be a little slower, and they're just not available for a lot of different platforms. So you get spoiled on it for one, but then you got to move to a new architecture or a new, even just OS. It doesn't have OS handlers and the ability to kind of support it. So like it, that's the kind of downside. But yeah, I love timeless debugers. In fact, Kira is so old and messed up. Like Kira is a brilliant idea, and an just abysmal implementation. George just like hacked that together like crazy. But I love the idea of it, and I still haven't seen anything that kind of tries to take those same concepts in the same way, other than stuff like RR and TTD with WinDebug and stuff like that.
WinDebug is pretty good.
Yeah, the WinDebug TTD, which I actually did a stream on, because Binja has
we have support
for
you got to get the feature plugs in.
There's an old stream you can go watch if you want to see that. If you actually get Kira working, good for you. I agree. I love the design of it. I love the just the idea behind it. It was also I used it back in the day, and even at the time though, it didn't work for very large programs at all. It was great for CTF size stuff. Oh, this is funny. YouTube is telling me like you're streaming at the wrong resolution. But yeah, that's why I wanted you to stream at 4K. Why? Oh, maybe I have to be high latency or something. Maybe I have to switch it to 1440. I'll mess with that later.
Oh, it is 1440.
No, I know it maxed at 1440, and I'm sending more than that, and they're complaining at me. So.
Oh, they probably have to downscale it.
Oh, poor YouTube and all of their billions of cores. So.
Whatever will they do?
Yeah. So anyway, TTD's opaque predicate. We'll see if we think of anything else. But next up, let me think. Let me go back to my.
You got a list somewhere.
My notes. Although I'm actually.
All these dog bolt binaries are just that one guy trying his obfuscations.
Still.
Oh, I didn't clear them.
Yeah, we should actually probably.
Like a quarter of the dog bolt corpus for chat is just one guy who tried to do a whole bunch of obfuscations, like automated it, and then every single second send us a binary for days.
Yeah, it was annoying, especially when the service was slow enough to begin with, and it just filled up the queue permanently.
Yo.
All right, so let's see. We've shown the type browser.
We've shown
UIDF. Other features that are coming real soon. We already talked about Windows kernel type libraries that are landing soon. There is
like the whole description in under an hour.
Yeah,
that's impressive.
Yeah, projects is coming very soon too. It's coming soonish to a dev near you probably. There's some stuff it needs to do. It sounded like Josh was working on the. I should go look at our commits. Oh wait. Oh, he did.
He's been going.
He pushed to it. Should I pull that?
You gonna show it off? I don't think you should show it off yet.
All right, just DM him and ask if it's.
I think he's watching, but
if he's still on. Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, Course Lab does great stuff. And then there's also this actually came up recently too. There's also the Tenet. Trace Explorer, which is not true timeless debugging.
Josh says he sent you a Jenkins link.
That was for UIDF, I thought.
He sent you two.
What? Wait a minute. Let's go. Oh, he did 1 minute, 1 minute ago. Okay, I didn't miss something.
Dun dun
All
dun.
right, all right, all right. One more. Let's do
You
it.
gotta log into Jenkins again.
Nope. It just showed you that page, even
Oh,
if it's already downloading. 2 bills later, we've got a
this
new
is
one.
good. You're getting some use out of Wormhole.
I am.
Did you get to Robert?
I have not answered that yet.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, Robert, good news. And I didn't even have to pay you to set you up with that question. That's exactly what we're oh, okay, sorry. No, it's not. That's
that's
not. I
not
was gonna
quite
say it's
what we're
not
doing.
projects. Yeah, we're doing now is projects, which is related. I think that one's though is coming.
That one is planned, but it's a little
Yeah,
further out because
it's
there's a
not this
bunch of other
release,
big problems we have to solve.
right? It's not this release, but it's probably the release or two
Yeah.
after that.
Projects is going to be at least a decent first step.
Hey,
You won't
Carl,
be able to get two of them in the same address space, but you can have links between them.
have we ever told Carl that we named a bird after him?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know if you know this, Carl, but
Our local office grackle likes to fly around and squawk at us in the window.
yeah, we have like a pet bird. I mean, not actually a pet. He just like it's our mascot or something, and we named him after you. I don't remember why it was. Not because he's of any particular
No, wait,
trait.
it's a secret.
It's this is oh too late.
Oh, good job.
Too late.
Live on stream.
I leaked it. Wait, there's a 50-second delay. We can pull it back.
He's already said what?
uh,
Pull the stream.
all right. Quick, we're shutting it down just for that. Okay, so this one's gonna be moved. Binary Ninja test projects. Yeah, so it's a bird and he's great. He's like super. I think that's what it was. It was we were all working on some live UTF stuff and we needed one of you and we're like, oh, this can be stand-in Carl. And so then, all right, then we did. And he like has hung around for a long time too.
Yeah.
That was a while ago. No, stop.
Yeah,
Kinda
oh, good call. Good
almost
catch,
missed
good
it.
catch.
It's the downside of this update's going fast. Do it again. No, I got it. Okay. So, oh man, I'm nervous. I haven't seen
I
this.
haven't seen. Oh, is it the new version or the?
Should we do this? We're doing it. We're doing it.
Are you doing this?
Yeah. Carl, I'm glad you're here to see this too. New project. This is pretty. Okay, so
I've seen this dialogue.
this is like Ghidra now. That's basically what we're doing. We're making it. Everything has to be now.
1,500 dialogues.
And a million folder. Everything has to make its own folder. And all
Mhm.
right. So, opaque project. It's a BNPR, a Binary Ninja project. Okay. Whoa. Wait a minute. It's a whole new window.
Yeah, it makes a new window.
All right, let's kill the other one. Oh, look at this. Oh yeah, these icons are.
Work in progress.
That's fine. All right. So now look, we got downloads. I have 2 opaques that I need to add. Can I add both of them here? Yeah, of course I can. Of course I can. Very nice.
Nice.
Even got a recent menu. We've got filters. Can I? Yeah, I bet I can like put descriptions just like this is like enterprise. You
It
see?
is like the Enterprise.
Yeah. In fact, I bet it's gonna be the same thing when it lands on enterprise when they're merged, or if it. Yeah, I don't remember if it already is or not. Exactly. Yeah, this is big new features. Okay, so you know what I actually want to do though? I want to get let's actually get something that no, I got this. I got
You
a
got
new
an idea?
project. Yep. We're gonna add new project and we're gonna call it binls. And we're gonna go ahead and close this
The
one.
BinLS project.
Yeah, and what we're gonna add binls, of course.
Oh, what are the chances?
Except here's the thing. We're gonna open binls. And by the way, you notice it does this, which it doesn't normally, because again, this is more like enterprise project like where it's a few more clicks, but it's because
A couple of clicks.
you're doing like the idea is that you're doing more long-term reverse engineering, which I think is interesting because that's kind of Ghidra's philosophy. Is that like if you open a file, you're gonna be here for the next 6 months. Like you can tell
Yeah.
that's like the design. And
It's
we're
different types of workflow.
yeah, and we started with the other workflow, which is just get in, do a thing, get out.
And I mean, we still want to keep that.
Right. It's not going
Not
away.
necessarily for 100% of the things.
But for a project,
For our projects, like it's going to be a significant amount of time spent doing stuff. So.
or certainly we expect it to be more, and so it's okay to use a couple clicks. So now, look at this. Ah, we got a libc.
libc.
I want to get a libc in here. Let's get these.
Can you find libc?
Let's find out.
It's not actually.
Uh,
You got two. Both of your turbos.
It doesn't matter. There it is. Okay. Locate that. Find name that to no. Need to like. There's probably a better alias for that. And actually,
It's in lib somewhere.
libc x8664 new Linux.
Yeah.
Find libc. That's a lot of other not libc
Because I
libcs.
see a libc.a, which is not the right file. Because that's
Yeah.
static.
I love libctf though. Remember, was it somebody found a bug in libctf? Or no, it was the Windows library. It was, I think, but it was still, it's called like ctfd. No, not that. What am I looking for? So,
Josh just saying run LDD.
oh yeah, that's far easier. It's almost like he's a real Linux person and we're just
Wow.
pretending.
Imagine having real Linux people.
Okay, that's a symbolic link to this. Is this a real file? Is this a butterfly? Okay,
Ooh, it is a real file.
so, oh no, I've got too many windows open. Where did I put that one?
That's your project. Nope.
Was it?
Yep.
This is my project?
Yep.
Oh, it was. I forgot it was in Trash View. Right. So go back to my browser.
You add the thing.
Add a file. And
Control V not working the
I mean, I've copied. Yeah, other buffer Linux. Too many buffers. Okay.
Alright, there's
so
LD Linux.
let's open this thing up.
Pop that bad boy.
This is the part I'm most excited about. I'm really excited about this part. And yeah, this is going to take a little bit to analyze. Not that bad.
Not that bad.
We'll see. We'll see how long it actually takes. But in the meantime, let's go for like getenv. Okay, so getenv.
I think you need the extern version to get in.
Yeah. So where?
I don't actually know.
So we're gonna find out. Actually, so there's the got. Some of them.
I think the extern's at the very end. Like,
yeah.
yeah. Is there a new right-click option? No. Edit external link.
External link. Oh, yeah. Okay. Get hyped. So, let me just watch. Get and text
there's a
search.
chain link
Not
icon in
final.
the sidebar.
Oh, look at that. Wait, why is getenv not showing up in externs? I don't. Oh, is it not actually? No, it's called.
Oh, no,
Whatever. Get CWD.
Yeah.
Oh, no, getenv right here.
Sidebar. What's the sidebar?
Wait, why did? Could you write a note of that in the stream channel for me to remember?
Why does it try to?
Getenv is here. I should be able to search it. I should be able to like from here, find text getenv. Oh. No, it's not.
Just misspell getenv.
Nope, totally didn't add an extra
Should
underscore.
we add a note to check your
All
spelling?
right, yeah. Ooh, that chain link is pain. It's pain at 4K.
You just need a vector craft.
It's fine. It's fine again. There we go. All right, so
You can watch
getenv.
Josh crying in the background.
I'm so excited. Edit external link. Library. libc.so.6. Do I have to give it the address, or can I just say like?
All right. What happens if you double click that extern?
Do I have to? Is the file name is slightly different?
No, that's libc. Wait, go back. Is this an ELF64 and ELF32? I got it. Okay.
Yeah, they're both. Yeah.
I've done this before.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's wait for Josh. Thank you.
That is LD Linux. That is not libc.
I got it. Hold on.
Okay. You can read the
Get donut.
Chat's got it.
Yeah, on the underscore, and then Ninja's got the
It's
LD Linux.
libc.
Yeah, not libc at all. So try again,
All
Jordan.
right, so we've found out that it doesn't do the not the correct thing.
Yeah, so if you do the wrong thing, it won't. Fix the
Is it Jordan
pebcac.
Yes.
It won't do problem exists between keyboard and mouse. All right, so let's go back and let's actually no, hold on. I thought there. Okay, no, I think remember we were talking. I was talking to Josh about like
included.
add file.
One step at a time, we will figure out how to use this.
Copy.
Okay, you know, that does say libc now.
Now it actually says the right name. Well, hold on. Do I even need to do anything now, or was it? I wonder if I have to make the B&B or not.
I
Let's
think
find
you have
out.
to make it. What? Okay, find out.
Let's find out. Add oh, I see. I mean, it.
Libc, yep. No, I think you have to actually like mark
Move
libc
external
is where
link.
it goes. So hit that sidebar.
Add external. Create external link.
Yeah. But you have to say where libc is. So if you right click libc in the sidebar, see edit external library,
Oh.
and then you pick which file that one goes to.
Oh, I could also just add it in the could have added in the like add external
Yeah.
location in the first place.
Yep.
That would have been the right model. Okay. Okay. So I could have added it there. And now instead, let's just edit it and be like, you are over here. Let's see if I can give it that. It knows it needs to analyze it. Let's oh wait. Wait, I'm on start though. But that like hold on. Let's see. No, and I didn't give it
Does
an
it have to
offset,
wait for
but
analysis to finish?
yeah, that might be fair. That's why I said I didn't know if I had to make a B and B. Like that'd be a fair thing. Oh, this is pretty hype. Oh, and then you'll notice down here, this is the project browser. If I hit this again, I bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like the
I think you have
enterprise
to
kind
put
of
it
UI.
pointed at the BNDB
That's fine. It's about done. It won't take very long.
Yep. We say as the number gets bigger with no sign of stopping.
Infinite functions.
There's no progress bar. Because
Uh,
the bottom number can get bigger too.
yeah, but there is at least like you can see if
You
it's
can watch the
discovering
thing.
new stuff over there. Oh, I can actually hear the fan kicking out for the first
Ooh.
time on this little Nook. This, by the way, is all running on like a $380 like mini PC. So, we're not buying like the most expensive machine just to show off how crazy fast binge is. I just got something cheap and easy. So, I think it's a fair assessment. And actually, I like that it still does great. It's nice. All right.
Oh, we already got to analysis phase 3.
Yeah. All right. So let me see if we go back to LS. So this is just, I wonder if I
Yeah,
have
you
to
got
link
it.
them all or like it'll recognize.
So, from what I've overheard,
Yeah.
on Windows, yes. Windows knows this function came from this library.
Oh, that's right. That's
on
right.
Linux, no.
It's because it's, yeah.
Because it's just like, hey, I got these libraries, I got these functions, whichever one, there's just like a toss up.
It's not an explicit.
Yeah.
Well,
and it
but
could
hold
come-
on.
Like,
But if I go to triage,
triage is good at guessing.
I mean, then we should guess the same thing.
Yeah. Well, that's also libc.so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't actually line up right. So I guess that's the problem with the guessing. But I feel like if I've mapped one of them
Yeah,
to a certain file, like, yeah, just map the rest, maybe.
that's a good idea. I don't think it does that. Also,
Yeah.
those are type libraries. They are not necessarily the library it is loaded from. But
Oh, yeah, interesting. The library. Yeah, so, oh, that's right. That's why it's saying here, if I highlight libc SO6, it is loading
Yeah.
the type
so that's
library
what
that I
it says.
have.
Hey, I know libc
Yeah.
SO6 has this type library, and then the type library has the function named like
Yeah,
getenv,
and has all the.
and then this can know that that's what that is.
Yeah.
That might be usable.
All right, we're still chugging along on that one.
You want to switch it to the BNDB?
Okay, I guess I could do that now. That's true. I don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to wait.
Maybe I
for
don't have to wait
finish
for
to do that.
analysis is done.
It's already made the
Add
file.
external library.
That's some
libc6
alpha sorting.
BNDB.
Nice.
Yeah, what is that sorting? It's not sorted at all.
Yep. All right.
Note on that.
Add the list to that. Now does it follow getenv?
Yeah, so Carl basically says it's just load order. Yeah, and that's why that's the point.
It's based on load order, but I think if there's like a conflict though, it's really weird.
Is it, or is it just use the first one
I
it
think it
finds?
just uses the first one.
That's not weird at all. I think it just, yeah, the first one it finds it just
feels
uses
weird.
it. I agree, especially if you're used to Windows. But
It feels spicy.
all right, so getenv. Oh,
And like
our analysis is done. So
Okay.
do I need to save this? I don't know if I do or not, but that's fine.
mhm.
And let's go back to our getenv.
It just goes there.
Let's go. Yeah, see, this is a look of genuine joy. This is
You
the
get the
first time I've seen
connections
this.
working, and then
Yeah,
it's all coming together.
that's nice. So yeah, you're reversing, so like say you're actually
Does it follow
uh,
if you have it like a usage in a function?
we're
Do you have
going
any
to
usages in a
here.
function?
Yeah, I need to find one. Like, let's find.
Uh,
By the way, my other favorite trick is just select a bunch of these, just see what you get the most cross references
you
to.
could use abort. Abort seems fine.
Yeah, Bort has a bunch.
Everyone's gonna call abort.
So Bort has.
Abort, abort, to abort, to abort, to
So the
abort.
problem is,
And then if you have the external location, can you right click there? Yes.
oh,
Okay.
add external link
And you set that one to libc.
and just do that.
We gotta write a plugin to do this all.
Yeah, actually, can I like? No, you
I don't
can't
think the
mass do
plugin
it.
stuff is done yet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, and so I
There's
can.
also a thing tracking.
Oh, the only
There's
mildly
a,
weird thing is when I hit escape,
oh, it goes
in my
back to.
head, I want it to go here.
Yeah,
That's hard though. I don't think
that's
yeah.
cross file navigation. I think was considered. Ouch.
Yeah, that's a post MVP feature, I think.
Yep. Also,
Yes. Thank you, Carl.
coming
Yeah.
at some point, not sure MVP or not, is the concept of the super click, where it just does the whole abort to abort to abort to abort thing for you.
Oh, interesting. Like keep going until you get a function.
Yeah,
Huh. That's not a bad default, honestly.
I like that as an idea.
Like, yeah. So yeah, so you're at
Just
any
going
of
through
any
the
of
dot,
these.
and then the PLT, and then the.
And you know it's an import because the color, right?
Yeah.
So you've already issued like kind of by default instead of having to like do that. Yeah, click 4 times. I do. I like that.
Carl, that is a good question, and I guess we will see if Josh replies, because he is the one working on this.
Yeah.
I don't want to make claims for him.
Well, I did notice that there was the offset, right?
Yeah,
So
you could put.
it had
The escape is gonna get you.
I know it is. Like it just that's muscle memory right there. Like there's that external symbol and address. Or maybe you don't even have to give it the symbol. You could give it an address or a symbol. Maybe that's
Yeah.
what the intention is there.
What if you put both?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't want to break Josh's beautiful
He's
new
worked so hard on
feature.
this, and then we're like, what if
on
you
stream.
type all the boxes?
What if you do the worst thing and see what happens? Yeah, I think like smarter, like automatic doing it. Although I kind of want to go grab an executable and go grab like user 32 or something.
Do you have the Windows file?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me
We got some on here somewhere.
I mean, here's a bunch. I don't know what this is though. It's just called binary.
I could give you random garbage from the dogbolt corpus.
Sure.
Actually, you have the you got binaries.
I do. And actually it's a random dogwell binary.
Oh, would you look at that?
PE32 console. No, I don't want that. I want an actual.
Get one of the PE32 GUI binaries.
I'd rather have a 64-bit
Or
one.
PE6.
Yeah, let's see. It's not called PE64 though, is it? No.
No.
It's like
I think it's PE60 or PE32. Oh god, I don't know how file.
yeah, it's PE32 plus.
And then x86-64. Thank you,
Yeah.
file.
Okay. Oh, Emotet. I've got that Emotet one.
Oh, you got Emotet.
That's on the server somewhere.
Is that in the malware?
Oh, there's a couple other ones that are malware though. That's actually perfect. All right, so let's go grab.
Most of the malware is Windows.
Yeah. Let's go grab some malware. And
Just casually grab some malware.
not Petya. Let's see.
That's Windows.
That's Windows, but does it have
Yup.
kernel 32 and user 32? Not many though. I mean, no. I want to get something a little more than that.
Is this the right binja? No.
It's not. I'll have to. I'll just extract it out to
Okay.
the.
Yeah. Okay.
Just using this for file transfer. Ooh, that's a lot of.
But do you have
imports.
copies of all those DLLs?
Somewhere. Miss viewers user. Okay, user 32 only has a couple. Kernel 32.dll. They're by ordinal. That's fine, and that's why, by the way, I think it
Yeah.
works is because it's explicitly this DLL, this ordinal.
Being informed you don't have to use the right-click menu to set the library. You can also drag them in the sidebar.
Oh, let's go. Okay, let's go try that. So let's see. I've got
You grab all in the no library section. You can grab all the ones that look like libc,
Oh,
and you just drag them down there.
oh, wow. Like all of these. Like grab all of them.
Yeah,
Honestly, I don't know what's in SE Linux, but it's
probably not any of those.
not most of these anyway. Or actually, for that matter, hold on, let me go back to triage. Do we have any in SE Linux here?
It
We don't
doesn't
have a
even have
type library
library
for it,
loaded.
but okay. Opt-arg, opt. So if I wanted to, I could exclude, and also it's wrong. LStat's not in. Yeah, and exit. These are in. That's
Those
interesting.
are
Oh, I bet that's exit's in platform probably, which is why it
oh,
doesn't show up in the type library. I think we just excluded it. But anyway.
oop,
Oh yeah, that's better. That's
that's way
better.
faster.
Yeah, and so now,
Yeah, that's a type. Wow, what did it do to stir
that
char?
is that poor child.
Oh my goodness.
I think that's illegal in most states.
A pointer to an array?
I heard moved before my eyes burned. There's
Oh,
no,
stir copy's doing. What happened to
yeah.
stir?
That sounds like a known bug, actually. Well, hold on. That's a good question
Huh.
though. Um,
I don't think it like copies the type signature from. Does he think it would load the type library for libc itself?
I mean, it looks fine. Like it's fine in the where the type. I mean, the type ladder is loaded on top of here, and it looks fine. But yeah, want to buy SuperClick.
Yes.
Oh, but that's great. I think that's gonna make a lot of people very happy though.
Yes.
Yeah, and then of course
I mean,
Project has a billion other like things it can do too. Like
sure.
this is a
You
whole
can
thing.
set custom settings.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
And then let's see, it was called a BNPR.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
You find all the get M's?
Debug prints. No, just debug prints
Oh, the
in
debug print. That's good.
in
That's
projects.
good.
Yeah, that's solid. Uh, yeah. So opaque project BNPR. Now I want where do I put that? I put it here. Yeah, bin ls BNPR.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got its own
Yep, it's got a
file
metadata
structure,
file, and it's just got. Those just look like it's
chunks of stuff,
Yep.
but you can manage it all through here.
cool. I think
I
recent
think
is a work in progress.
yeah, recents. I don't even know that you need
I think you
recents,
wrote that
honestly.
3 days ago.
That I would ship without that. This is refresh the filter. Interesting. Not sure what I would expect. Like when would it
I
ever?
think it refreshes the files.
But like I can't manually add a file in
Well, if it's an
there.
enterprise project, yes.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That makes sense. Yeah, enterprise I would expect like last updated or something here too.
Yeah.
Um, the other reason that projects is not on dev is because the Python API is not wired up. So the C++ API is.
That's why we have that C++ interpreter.
That's not exactly why we
It's
have
not a
it,
good
but it
solution.
was used for it.
Is it?
Um, see, Alex really wants this. He's managing my tasking.
This is
Uh, so random. I think that the main reason that people prefer Binja for firmware is a lot of the reasons that like IDA, for example, can outperform Binja tend to be where it's got a lot of tweaks and tuning and compiler specific things that it's like kind of got baked into it. And type libraries, it historically, that's less and less true, had like better type libraries for kind of known systems. But when you're working with custom stuff, um, and firmwares in general, it's less likely that IDA has like been able to super optimize it. And our sort of like default, just out of the box decompilation is higher quality because it's like I said, it's not as good
you
when
don't have to
they've
buy a decompiler for each platform.
yeah, and then test it and super and
Yeah.
exactly get it and stuff. And so like again, don't get me wrong, like IDA has superior decompilation for many types of files. For now. We're working on it, but not always. And again, one of the times that we tend to shine the best is when it's something that haven't been as well tested. And so that applies to both just architectures, like you start looking at, you know, their x64 and ARM is really good, but then their other architectures drop off in quality, and our quality tends to be generally more equivalent It's not exactly true. It is. We also do have slightly higher quality on those architectures too, but it's more because of our lifting. It's just better tested and more accurate on those architectures. But like the actual decompilation itself doesn't depend on as many specific tune tweaks
Yeah.
and things like and then the other one is the actual code identification. Um, uh,
Remember the name of the
blog post.
yeah.
That'll be good enough. Google will figure it out for me. Um,
Yeah, good.
so this is an old post now. It's almost 7 years old. Um,
6 years
or
old.
6 years old. It's
Math.
yeah, 6 years old.
Almost to the day.
Um, but it's yeah, the idea is that the way that we identify what's code and what's data tends to work, I think, really well on a lot of firmware. Again, if you don't know the structure of the firmware, um, like we have better accuracy for identifying code versus data than basically anything out there. There are some like research prototypes and tools I think that can do a better job, but they're one, a lot slower, or they're two, very limited to specific architectures and platforms,
Or you can't actually get them to work.
or three, they're like literally prototypes you can actually get to work. And so
Ask me about all the decompilers I tried to get working for Dogbolt.
yeah,
Oh my
it's got the
god.
receipts. So so that like the actual code identification tends to be better. The last reason that I think people prefer us for firmware is just our API. Like if you have to do custom weird mucking with things, we have a really good API.
You
And
can actually
so
interface with everything.
yeah, like anything that you wanted to touch, decompiler, how stuff's identified, like it's all very exposed. So I think that's a lot of it. We also like didn't have Windows type libraries that were as good, for example, for a long time, and so a lot of people saw Binja as well. It's really good on firmware, but yeah, Windows type libraries are bad, so I wouldn't use it for Windows stuff. I think that's gotten a lot better. That's actually no longer true. That like I said, we're waiting on Windows kernel
We put a lot
libraries,
of work into trying to
but
improve
yeah, we've
Windows.
improved those a lot lately. So I think that's actually no longer the case, but it just takes a little bit to kind of get used to it. Um, oh yeah, good call, Ninja. Yeah, so the Wimbin index. Let me go back to that too. Um,
While you're doing that, yeah, IDA's
yeah, yeah,
less good
exactly.
for
Yeah,
less common architectures.
Joe's done a lot of stuff too. So
Never
certainly,
actually written a IDA loader for a new architecture. I
you
can't
mean
imagine it's
you
easy.
mean disassembler?
Yeah,
Because that's all you get.
yeah.
Like a loader is just a disassembler, right? Um, it's I don't think it's necessarily that hard. It's just you just get a disassembler. Like that's all you get. So it's better than objdump, but only marginally at that point. You don't get any of the decompilation, which is
Yep.
really the point.
Slate a Binja Archwin.
So all right, let's
It's
open
been
a
on the
new.
to-do list and off the to-do list many times. Ninja.
Oh man, it yeah
We've certainly looked into it.
we would very much like that. That would be great
It'd be a lot of work.
at some point. But all right, so malware project. So let's open up
Get yourself some malware.
some malware. I'm gonna go back to my enterprise one. What did we decided? Not Petya was good? No.
Uh,
Petya was good, not Petya. Petya was good. So the Petya one has
oh,
a
that's a
bunch of
lot of
them.
libraries. Look at that.
Yep, 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 that's perfect. So we're going to
Explorer.
save
Save
as
as.
file contents only.
Yeah, I would have called that Explorer.
Yeah.
Put that in the mental bookmarks.
And now I can't save it right into the project this way, I
No, you
don't
have to
think.
save it
So
out
we're
of
gonna
the
save it
project.
Petya virus. Um, just in that folder, and then from here, let me actually close this one down. That's the only thing is this was a very intentional design choice. You can't have multiple projects in
They're in different
they're
windows.
different windows, period. Like that
Maybe
is
in
just
the
a hard
future
decision.
the separate
But
windows will be like even more separate.
yeah, this was a very intentional choice to try to like limit some of the complexity, and so um, yeah, that's a thing that won't change. Okay, so we've got Petya virus.
Joe has a good reply about X-rays as well.
Yeah.
You can't really fix the bugs when you run into.
Oh, right, because our decompilers are open source too.
Yeah, they're
That's the
open
other
source.
one. Yeah. So if you're not already familiar with that, all of the architectures, not our decomilers, all of our architectures are open source. And so if there's a bug or if there's something you've got a specific CPU variant that, Hextrace doesn't support, you got to like wait for them to fix it. Whereas With Binja, you can
If
just
you're working
go
on a project that you can't tell us about, you can just go in and fix it without even
modify yourself.
getting in.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So
That's a whole bunch of
let's go
libraries.
grab some of these. What was it?
WinBindex.
WinBindex.
So good.
There we go.
So good.
Kernel 32.dll. All right, so it doesn't really matter which one we grab,
As
I
long
don't
as you get
think.
the right arch.
Yeah, it's x64, so I believe. Nope, i386. I am incorrect.
Gets me every time.
All right, then download. We're gonna call this .blob. That's funny.
Oh yeah, it does that.
It's in downloads. That's fine. Okay, so let's rename it just to keep it straight. Win32. No, kernel 32.dll dot x86.
Don't need the x86.
I want to remember, and that will help me not.
Sure, but
forget.
I don't know if it. You know what? It shouldn't matter with the name. The project browser, you just link it by hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna link it anyway. Like, and that's.
Check the links tab, by the way. Did it auto sort them? Yeah. So it sorts them for you.
Ooh, because it knows.
It knows what they are.
So as soon as I
can
link
just go through and
this
then, like,
external,
point them where they're supposed to be.
Oh yeah, glorious.
good.
All right, so Windows is real banger good here.
Why is
All right.
Windows the best experience?
Add because they're linking. It's because of their file format.
This is unusual.
Add external location. So now if I just add this.
No, that adds a symbol to it.
Oh, okay.
You want to edit the external library.
Add external library?
No,
I have to do it.
First, you have to add it to your project.
Yeah, that's fine. So let's go add.
I think I've done this exactly once. Grab your kernel DLL.
Kernel. And
Okay.
then we're going to analyze it. And I will get the PDB.
Ooh, yep, you got the PDB
for it too.
For it.
I should just auto live with that. Oh my, that's a lot of log warnings. Dare I look? Oh, that's a bug.
Oh, undo actions. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Oh, for PDB?
No, what's happened is it
projects?
adds the locations in the view constructor. So you can't.
It being which? Which?
Projects adds the external locations in the view constructor, but you can't really undo or make an undo state in the view constructor because you don't want to undo like the opening of the file.
Okay.
We have to work on that.
That's a thing we gotta change.
Yeah.
Then. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's not really anything he can fix.
It's not a big deal though. Like it's all right. So now, yep, I can just now if I just close this, save it, and now I can. Add external library. Kernel 32. External libraries must have a name. Oh, yeah, kernel 32. Okay.
All right. No file associated. Did it get it?
Oh, I didn't do the BNDB. That was my fault. My fault.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Oh, it picked the extern in that file too. Weird.
Oh no, that's a little weird then. So that's minorly broken.
Josh taking down notes. I bet. I don't know. I did that.
Joe, I don't know. Josh probably has a better answer if he's still listening.
Josh said.
Oh, and you're very welcome, Random, for the discount. And Valgrind, good evening to you as well. Containers or external references pre-release. Oh, okay. So right now, container projects, as we're calling them, and external references are the same feature, and they'll hit dev at the exact same time. So this whole project browser with related files and links between them.
Not the same as containers.
Containers are the different thing. Containers are not on this release at all.
Also,
not in 4.0.
not the same as multiple files in the same address space. They're actually 3 separate problems.
Yeah, and we were kind of hoping we might be able to solve some with the same, but I don't think that's the case. Yeah, now we're looking at separate.
Containers meaning like a zip file.
Container would be a jar, right?
Jar.
Like I've got a native or an APK, and inside I've got a bunch of stuff. Now, containers and projects might have some relationships, and now that projects is done, it might be like
candidates for like importing into a project.
import into a project, and then it makes everything.
I don't think that is done as of now.
And it won't be an MVP feature, no, at all. It shouldn't be. But like the idea is that once we have the APIs and projects tested and working, then we can do some of that container stuff with it. The address space, right? That is a different thing, and just being able to load things, it's very much still on the roadmap, but not planned for 4.0.
So what's happened here is that the binary actually has 4 close handle symbols, one with the bare name close handle, one with underscore close handle at 4, because it has 4 bytes stack pop, and then another extern close handle at
Yeah,
4.
so there's gonna be one.
So the one you want is the actual
here.
names. Oh no, it's not even going. Oh no. Oh, because it. Oh no, you know why it's done this? It's because kernel 32 doesn't actually have the definition of that. It's in API MS WinCore handle
Oh, it's one of those.
L110.
It's in one of those. What do they call those?
It's like a redirect DLL.
Yeah, yeah,
It just
yeah.
re-exports them.
Yeah, Peter was. I've heard about that.
Oh, those are.
That's a huge bucket of pain.
Why has Microsoft done this?
We were just talking about how great their
We're
file
talking about
format
how
is
good Microsoft
and how good
was.
it is, and now, oh yes, yeah,
Just
yeah.
had to do us like
There's
this.
a name for it. I know Peter ran into it a bunch, where essentially like the types don't live there, but that thing advertises those types and then just passes them along to something else. Yes, yeah, exactly, Carl. Like being able to map in files to the same thing is definitely like there's hacks to do it now, but they're awkward and making that work better. Okay, so actually that means though if I should be able to get
No, hang on.
something else though that is actually here.
There's nothing in this file.
Is kernel 32 not have any of this stuff?
No, I think
Oh, it exports stuff.
no, but the one that it links to doesn't have anything in it. It's just got the name.
The
Really?
forwarder name. There we go. That's
Yeah.
um
Trying to actually find your like destination symbol in Windows is like a maze.
oh, and the other thing that I don't think it does right now is there's no cross references
It doesn't go in the cross references
back from
Yeah.
to the other thing. Yeah, but I mean I can still do it easily from here, right? I just go to the import from here and I look for whatever it was that I cared about. And then I can find my cross references. So that's fine. It's only
Doesn't
one
the
call to
debugger
virtual
do it
free.
somehow.
Um,
Files. The debugger doesn't really do multiple files in the same address space as much as it does like here is a target process's entire address space,
Yeah.
and then like the OS's loader does that for you.
and then the debugger will do some
It does
analysis
a bunch of, like,
of
fancy hand waving like
yeah, it's cheating a little bit
to like
basically.
clean up around there.
Yeah, but it's
But
essentially cheating it.
it's not the full proper
binary ninja view
that we wanna
database.
have.
Yeah. All right, so
Windows is on a wild goose chase here.
I do well
I don't actually know
hold
where
on.
this function is.
I bet if we go look
Oh, you know what? I bet it's in the kernel.
for well, that's what I was saying. Let's go look for something in user 32.
There's got to be a syscall
Oh,
at the end of the road somewhere.
MSVCRT has RAND.
Okay.
Let's go grab that.
MSVCRT should exist, right? Right?
Don't
Right?
tempt fate. Oh, here you go. All right, so MSVCRT. Oh no, I have to go back to
Yeah.
MSVCRT. Show. I want x86. I'll do this
It's
one.
side scroll?
Yep.
Yep. Good UI.
Well, it's because of my window manager here too. All right, so this is msvcrt.dll.x86.blob. Sure.
Good name.
Classic name. And I wonder if I can hit like I, the insert key. No, the insert key would be
Oh.
classic hex rays.
You don't-
It's
you're
such
You're
a.
using an Apple keyboard. You don't
I
have
don't
an
have an insert key. I know. Automatic download from WinBitNet.
That
I don't.
sounds really cool, and also I don't know
Spicy.
if we're allowed to do that.
I don't know that
I don't
we
think
would.
we can ship that.
Would
I bet
we?
someone could write a plugin
Yeah.
for this.
Would we add a plugin to the plugin manager that would do that?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Would
But like
we do it?
copyright exists, and it's a little spicy.
I mean, if
We're
they
not
haven't
shipping the
if
files
they haven't taken down
ourselves.
WinBindex yet, like
WinBindex gets the files directly from Microsoft, though. Like if you look at those download URLs, those are Microsoft.com.
oh right, then we're golden.
We could do that.
We could totally do that. We can redirect through there,
Yep.
or
Like the
even just
PDB server does. The PDB plugin
Right.
does this.
automatically does the downloads. Yeah, no, we could totally
I
do
don't
that.
know where they get the index from.
Well, we
That
can
might
use
be a little
theirs.
spicy.
Whatever they're doing, we can use theirs, I mean, there's nothing
It's open source.
as long as they don't either one, we clone it or yeah, repo it,
I don't
or
know if we want to have a
if
dependency
they have
on.
an API. Yeah, maybe not in a first party thing directly on
Yeah,
their stuff. I don't
certainly
know.
not without talking with them.
Yes, that would be an ask first thing. All right, so MSVCRT.
Yup.
Okay. And actually, the nice thing about forcing you to do this is you're guaranteed to have done the analysis with the PDB. Like, there we
Yeah.
go. Look at all the PDB stuff loaded.
The part where it says one types. Just Microsoft, please put the types in there.
No, because
Nope.
they're special types.
You know what that type is?
What is that type?
It is, I think, H result.
Huh.
It's just like the result type that it always gets defined because everything needs it, and it's like a
Is it just the
built-in
type def
type.
though or something? Like, what is?
Yeah, H result.
Yeah, UN32T. Okay.
Because it is so it's such a core type that the PDB doesn't even have it. It's like, yeah, it's an H result. I know what that is.
That's funny.
It's the only signed int32 with values greater than int32 max. Yeah, it's signed int32, and they represent it as the unsigned numbers. Oh, it's a good type.
What?
Uh-huh. It
It
breaks
hurts.
everything.
It hurts.
It does hurt.
Show me on the doll where it hurt you.
Where were we going?
That's spoken like somebody who has spent some time in the battles with PDB.
Ah!
To be clear. All right, so I've got
I've got this. It's going.
MS. What was this again? I
You
don't
want
remember
your
now.
virus? Yeah, you gotta link up your MSVCRT
Yeah, external
library.
links.
Because that one actually has probably the symbols.
Yep. Rand. Add external. Oh, watch it, not that. MSVCRT, blah, BNDB.
Got a
Yeah, it would be cool, like,
full
if it could just, yeah, I agree. If it could, like, download it, analyze it, do all that stuff for you, oh, that would be beautiful. Also, just use the name of, like, that library. Would you ever want to not just use the name of that
Like
thing?
if that thing exists in your project, I could see the case for it automatically picking it, but you named it MSVCRT
No,
DLX86 blah.
I get that. I get that. I'm just saying this name here. I have to tell it the name of the link. Like, but there's a name here. There's a name here. Default to either one of those.
Yeah.
And it would be fine, I feel like. Wait, what?
You gotta click it.
No, it told me I couldn't. External name.
Did you hit add or did you hit set? Edit.
Oh, I did add. You're
Yeah.
right.
Maybe if you had window titles, it would.
Oh, and that's why it's already set.
Yeah.
Okay, that's true. My window manager did
You
bite
just have
me
no
there.
window titles. You're just
That's-
missing critical information.
That's on me. That's on me. That's fair. Rand.
Rand.
Hey,
not that
maybe?
motion.
Where?
That's init 12. Oh, you know what? I bet it's underscore Rand. It is.
It is underscore Rand.
All right, can you set the name to say underscore Rand? Oh, but you have to do that one at a time.
Yeah.
Like, and then
Okay.
it goes there.
So it's doable, but yeah, that's. Yeah, oh yeah,
So-
couldn't find symbol Rand. It did warn about that.
So what it seems to me is that a lot of like the underlying stuff is there. You just need
Oh,
like,
yeah.
the polish on top,
Yeah.
which is why it's not on dev yet.
Hey, Galvanized. Yeah, thank you, Ed. We're pretty excited about this one. This is like I said, one of the big headliners of 4.0. There's gonna be a new UI, bunch of new UI features, new theme.
New UI coming soon.
Yeah, it's a new start mint tab, a lot of little changes all over, new theme itself,
Yep.
project support, type archives, type browser, RISC-V, bunch of other stuff.
Maybe
So,
RISC-V.
I think it's pretty safe to say we're getting RISC-V before 4.0. That's pretty. I got faith in Rusty. So cool. All right. Well, hey, Kay.
Now you can open Crazy Bomb.
No, now I can go home and eat dinner. But yeah, thanks everybody for look, we're gonna make this go big full screen. Oh, you can't even see the preview. Yes,
Yes.
people can get all the camera work.
Slight little edge of the microphone.
Yeah, you can see the can hide it a little bit. There. What microphone?
Hey.
And they said we lose half your
half of me.
face.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out. No accidental leak yet. Definitely Valgrind, check it out. There's a lot of cool features. We got a lot of good stuff that we showed off. We didn't show off components. You've already seen components several times. In fact, it's already on dev. It's just gonna get a revamp for performance. So it should basically be scaled up beyond by default and work really well even for larger binaries. So
Yep.
that's another kind of big change. Yeah, a lot of fun stuff coming. So
Welcome back, Galen.
just in time for goodbye. That's all right. We'll see if we do our team chat tonight if you're gonna be on for that. I don't know. Timing is so. All right.
Cool.
Good to see everybody. Thanks for hanging out, and
Yeah.
we'll catch you next time.
See you around.